straight away it's picked it up. I've had the notification come through, custom event, triggered, vape sensor, in studio. Quite simple, and now that will stay lit. This video, we're going to be showing how you can wire up a Takex vape sensor into the Ajax Multi-Transmitter. Before we get into the video, don't forget to hit the bell icon and follow, like, and subscribe so you get notified when we post some new videos. Anyone who installs Ajax knows that it's a wireless system unless you go for the fiber range. However, there is a product that I have which is called the Multi-Transmitter, which allows you to have wired devices converted over to work on their wireless system. So I've got a third-party device. Now this device is made by Takex. It is the VSS1000E. It's a vape sensor and a smoke sensor. Beauty about the Takex device is there's no license required. It's a standalone unit and it's very reasonably priced. So on here, what we have, it's got power input. So it works with DC from 10.5 to 28 volts DC. So if you've got any power supply within that range, you can utilize these devices. We've then got an alarm output, we've got a tamper, and we've got a few dip switches where it's setting and program the device. So what I'm going to do is add this device and show you how we wire it up and program it onto the Ajax system. So here now, I'm going to wire in the vape sensor side first, and I've got 4 cables. I've got a 6-core alarm cable I'm just utilizing. Now, the beauty about this is you can see the power, it says 10.5 to 28 volts, but it's also non-polarity. Even though we've got positive and negative, it doesn't actually matter if you get them the wrong way around. Now you might be asking, why have you got 2 terminals for positive and 2 terminals for negative? And the reason for that is you can loop multiple units from here. So if I had the power coming into number 1, I can then loop it to go to number 2, number 3, number 4, etc. So I'll just drop in nice push terminals. No need for any screwing. So I'll populate number 1, number 2. And then I'm also going to use the alarm, which is number 3 and number 4. And I will pop them in as well. So that's us now. Just make that a little bit neat. That's us now wired in the alarm and the power. I've not put in the tamper just for this purposes. Now we're going to look at the other side on the Ajax device. And here we're looking at the multi-transmitter. Now you can see I've got 18 inputs. So we've got 1, 2, all the way up to 18. So that's your alarm input, Z1, Z2, zone 1, zone 2. And then you've got your common. You've also got your power here as well. So if we're coming along here, you see we've got your power and common. And then if we come along further towards the end, we've also got another power output. So that allows me to power the device at the same time. So let's do the power first. Where are we? Power. So if I drop that down, power in. So if I populate it with the power, let's put the 12 volt positive in first, and then populate it with the negative. And you can see on the side here, actually what I've done is I need to put this in a bit more. So we've got no exposed cabling. You see here now the flashing light, so we know we've got power to it. And now I need to do the alarm zone a little bit on the long side. So rather than snip it off, I'll just bend it round as such. And we're going to populate this into zone 1. And the other one will go into the common. Yes, I know I should have stripped this cable a little bit further. Do understand that, but it's only just for this purposes for the video. So now we've got alarm number 1 inputted in, and we've also got the power, and we had the power unit flashing, so we know that the device is powered up. Now what we need to do is look at the programming on the Ajax device. We've got the unit wired in and added device to the Ajax hub, and you can see here I've got the multi-transmitter, so it's all been added on. Now when you go to add a wired device, you see where it says devices, and here you can add. So I've added the vape sensor. You simply click add device. type in all the details. So see there, you put your name, what zone it's going into. I've already taken up number 1, the room, and the group. So I've give this the name Vape Sensor. It connects to the multi-transmitter, and if I was to go into the settings here, so we've got it here, Vape Sensor. It's in the studio. The input type, so we're not using end of line resistance, so we don't need to do that. The sensor mode, it's to detect alarms. You see you've got the different options there. We're detecting an alarm. The type of event, so you've got a number of different events, so you can have either intrusion, fire, gas, etc. Now the one I've done, I've set it as a custom event, so because it's a vape sensor, which Ajax don't do. The default state, you have the option of normally open, normally closed, and again on the Takex Vape Sensor, you've also got the option how you want to set it, normally closed, normally open. So I've set it in a normally open state, going closed. Then you've got the operating mode, so you've got the option of bistable and pulse. Now the difference on that is bistable will send you a notification once the device has been restored back to its original state, whereas pulse doesn't. It just sends out the device, and once it's restored, you don't get the notification back. It all depends on how you want it to operate. So I've just set it to bistable. Always active, meaning even if the device isn't alarmed, armed, etc., 24 hours a day, it's always going to be working for the always active mode. Pulse time, you can set how many seconds you want it to do, from 20 milliseconds up to 1 second. And if you want the siren to alert once, for this situation I don't. And then you've got chime settings, so depending on the chime and sirens that you can have it alert you on that as well. So you can have beeps going off to let you know that someone has been detected vaping. Once I do utilize the vape, this will change depending on the alert and state, etc. So the actual sensor itself is under here. The unit can be wall mounted or ceiling mounted. That's where the siren, the buzzer comes from, and you've got the LED light there. Straight away, it's picked it up. I've had the notification come through. Custom event, triggered, vape sensor, in studio. Quite simple. And now that will stay lit until it doesn't sense any particles in the air, and then the LED light will go out. You do have the option to switch the LED light off. So let's say, for example, you wanted to have these in, let's say, toilets, where you didn't want the person in there to know that they'd been picked up with the vape. So you could switch off the buzzer and you could switch off the light. So it'll be like a covert detection. It'll notify it. Let's say it's in a school, in the toilets. It'll notify it, send the alert to the teachers, and then they can come and stand outside the doors and wait for the people to walk out. So you do have that option as well. Cover again, that is the Takex Vape Sensor, which is VS1000E with the Ajax Multi-Transmitter. Don't forget, drop a follow, like, subscribe and you'll get notified when we do post some more videos.